Hey, I'm Evan Nix. I'm a writer and editor from Los Angeles, California. This is my nude story. I didn't really discover naturism until I was 35. Growing up, I always heard stories about my great-great-grandfather, Rudolph Johnson, Rudy the Nudie. He was a logger in Washington State who basically lived off the land, and somewhere along the way, he just started working in the woods naked. Eventually, he founded one of the first nudist clubs in the Pacific Northwest. And so I always grew up hearing about Rudy and always knew that nudism was part of my family history, part of that story. I was intrigued by the idea, but I'd never really thought about it for myself. That changed a few years ago when I started digging deeper into his story. I visited the Western Nudist Research Library to do some research, and being there, surrounded by all this history, something just clicked. A week later, I went back to the club with my wife and our then baby son, and we decided to try social nudity for the first time, rented a site for the weekend at Glen Eden, the nudist club where the library resides. I was not really nervous about it at all, but still, once I dived in, it was like this big exhale. All this awkwardness just disappeared. It felt easy, normal, comfortable. My first feelings were that it felt like something I should have been doing my whole life. And by the end of the weekend, I'd really felt like I had an epiphany about these bodies we live in, the skin that we're wrapped in, how it evolved over thousands of years to experience the world and those sensations, and how we numb those sensations every day behind clothes. And I just realized that this was something that had more meaning for me. Since then, naturism has been a real part of who I am. For me, it's about being honest, being free, connecting with nature, with people around me, and without all those layers that we usually keep between us, you know. I'm not nude all the time, of course, who is? But if I could be, I probably would be. I'm really glad I finally found this, even if it took me a while. Thanks for listening to my story. I'm excited to hear yours.